Okay, today topic is release strategy. Okay,
Okay.
so release strategy is nothing but like a approvals of the document. Okay, so when you are created some purchasing document, okay, it will go for the approval, and based on the price, or it may be based on the characteristics what you define. Okay, based on the characteristics, the system will be asking the approvals of the levels. So you can define the multiple levels for approvals. Okay, so
Okay.
example, like suppose I have the consumables PO. So when there is a consumables PO, okay, if it is the more than 5 lakhs, okay, the manager has to approve. Okay, if it is a 10 above 10 lakhs, then manager and so like CEO, CFO, they have to be approved. So like different levels of approvals. So okay, we can configure and we can design to the our purchasing document. So what documents we can do this one? Purchasing document means I can do for the internal purchasing document and external purchasing document. So what
Okay.
is the internal purchasing documents we have? What is the internal purchasing documents are there? Internal purchasing documents are purchase requisition.
Okay.
Purchase requisition we call as a internal purchasing document.
Okay.
Right? Purchase requisition. Okay. Then external procurement, external purchasing documents. What are the external purchasing documents are there? Like we have the PO, okay, outline agreements, okay, and RFQ, okay. So all these the external purchasing documents we can do. Other than that, we can also can do for the service center sheet also. We can we can do for the release strategy. So what do you mean by release strategy? We are defining the some levels of approval to the purchasing document when the characters, when the levels which when the characters was uh, when the characters was fulfilled, so it will go for the approvals. Okay. So let's assume that now I'm just planning that I have the standard PO. Okay. Which standard PO and the plan which I'm 1100. Okay. Let's assume that some 1100 plan. Okay. Then the price. The price is if suppose less than or equal to. Okay. Less than or equal to if suppose 10,000. Okay. Then I need approvals of L1. L1 means is something like lead or some supervisor, okay, some approval which is required. Okay, then if suppose the same criteria, there is the same criteria which I'm defining that, okay, but if it is a greater than, okay, greater than 10,000, okay, less than or equal to 1 lakh rupees.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, I need L1 approval and L2 approval. So let's say L2 is like a, some kind of a, okay, super senior lead or someone. Okay, so the same criteria again. Okay, suppose it is if it is going to the more than again more than 1 lakh. Okay, and again, maybe 50 lakhs is the less than or equal to 15 lakhs. Then in this case, I'm just I need approvals from the okay lead, senior lead, then manager.
Okay.
So like we can define our approvals levels. We can define our approval levels for different criteria of the characters. We can define and we can put it that what levels you want to do. Again, the same, again, suppose the same again, okay. Now, service PO. Let's assume that service PO.
Okay.
So I'm just dividing that different kind of the POs, okay. So again, in this case, service PO, it might be different because service POs, the value will be different, right? The normal purchasing is different and services will be different, right? So when there is a service PO, and I can say that if it is less than equal to 50,000, then okay, or if it is more than 50,000 to 1 lakh or 5 lakhs, then from 5 lakhs to above, or maybe 1 crore. Okay, so like, okay, so like I can configure that. Okay,
Okay.
clear? So,
Yes.
so if you need, suppose if you want to be add some more characters, like I want to add the purchasing group, okay, or I want to add purchasing organization, okay, as a characters, because different purchasing organization, import purchase organization, domestic purchase organization, service purchasing organization, okay, like different purchasing organization when it is there, then if you want to be defined, that also you can define. So it's your choice. What are the characteristics you want to be take, and you can define that. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now how we are segregating the standard PO and service PO and third party PO and all, we can create a multiple document types. Okay. And we can define service PO for one document type and standard PO for one document type, third party PO for one document type, consumables PO one document type, you can define like that. So that
Okay.
I can give that characters, because system will not understand that which one is service PO, which one is standard PO. So we have to be defined that some document type for that.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now how to define this? How we can do these all? Okay, how we can do these all? Okay, let's understand that again. So first, what we have to do? Okay, how to define the characters? What characters you are planning to take? What on what basis you want to get the your release strategy? That means the design, how you want to be do the release levels and strategies and all. How you planning to do? Okay. So what characteristics you are planning to do? So like characteristics is nothing but like a we define, right? Plant or purchasing group. Okay, and purchasing organization. Okay. So like, okay, purchasing organization, plan, purchasing group, and the document type. Okay, so like we can take it up. What are the characteristics you want? You can define that characteristics first. Okay,
Okay.
then altogether, whatever we you are define the characteristics. Okay, you are defining to the one class type. Okay, you have to define one class and assigning all these characters into one class. Assigning all these characteristics to class. Okay, so because the characteristics we are defining, but these characteristics are defining for the n number of purposes. It's not only for release strategy. We can also define for the batch management. We can also define for some other um, some other modules related. Okay, so there are so many ways we are defining the characteristics. Like we can variant configuration, and there are so many things are there. So it is not only for the release strategy we are defining characteristics. We are using characteristic field for the so many procedures. So now we need to tell that okay, these characteristics are defined for the release strategy. How we can do? You can tell that you are creating one class. Okay, under this class you are assigning all the characteristics. Here you are telling that the class type is 032. 032 is nothing but like a release strategy. So that so the system will understand that under this class, whatever it is defined characteristic, all it is related to release strategy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever you define the class, suppose
Okay.
some XYZ you defined. Okay. This XYZ under you are assigned all these characteristics, whatever you created in the top, all these characteristics you are assigned in the class and you are defined under the 032. 032 is the stands for release strategy. Okay, it is for the release strategy. This class we are using particularly for release strategy. We are not using for the batch management. We are not using for the class definition. Okay, material class definition and all we are not using. We are using for the release strategy. So once you define the
Yes,
characteristics
sir.
and the class, once you define the characteristic and class, then you have to um, come to the procedure, release procedure to configuration. You have to configure the release procedure. Okay, that means whatever you uh, planned above. Whatever you planned that above, all these things you are doing here in the release procedure. You are doing this setup, the configuration and all you are doing. Okay. So now, now I said, right, there is a L1, L2, L3, L4, L5 like that. So I can define A1, A2, A3, A4 also, B1, B2, B2, B2. So this is just, I'm just giving the example, level 1, level 2, level 3 like that. You can define whatever you want, you can define. Okay. So these are the L1, L2, L3 and all. We are saying that release codes. These are all called release codes. So whatever we are defining L1, L2, L3, L4, like you can define that release codes. Okay. Now these release codes you are assigning to the one group, because again, if suppose the service PO is there, so I'm using different criteria like M1, M2, M3 like that. Okay, because I want to be segregated. So in that case, again M1, M2, M3, M4, okay, are the different. So which group it is? If you want to be differentiated, that you can define, like you can define different levels codes. So in that case, now what you have to do, we have to be create a release group. Okay, under this release group, okay, you are assigned that what class you are planning to use. Okay, what class you are defined. Suppose I am defined XYZ, right? That XYZ you are here, you are assigning here. Okay, that XYZ you are assigning here, so that my class was connected to my release study. Okay, my class is the, so you understand that characteristics is there. That characteristics we are assigned to the class. Now this class having this characteristic. Now this class we are assigning to release group. So that this procedure, whatever we are defining under, okay, under these groups, this class is the main character. This class have the main character. Okay. So again, under this release group, I'm defining the different levels, L1, L2, L3, L4 like that. Okay. Okay. So now let's do this one. Okay, in SAP. Let's go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Okay. Then material management. Okay. Then purchasing. Okay. Then whatever you're planning to do, you have to go there. Okay. Purchase order. I'm just going to purchase order. And you can go for the release strategy procedure. Okay. And here you can define the characteristics and class. Okay. So you can ask me this, sir, how the system will understood that this is the plan, this is the purchasing group, this is the purchasing organization, and this, again, these characteristics, whatever we are defined, again, it is only for the PO or it is a PR or it is a service center sheet, how system will understand. Okay. So here we are entering that the technical information from the table. Technical information from the table, because system will not understand that if you are just telling that plant. Okay, you have to give the technical word, what is the field name and table name, right? So here in this PO or PR or service and receipt, there is a communication structure is defining. There is a communication structure which is already defined. Communication structure. So communication structure is, okay, if it is the sorry, if it is a purchase requisition, C-band, okay, if it is a PR, okay, if it is a PO, then it is CEKO, even contract and scheduling agreement also same. Okay. Okay. And CESSR, this is for the service interface. Okay. So like again here PO and RFQ also. So RFQ also is the same. Okay. So this is the communication structure. What is the communication structure? It is kind of database table. Okay, it is kind of database table. So we can see this database table in the SC level. SC level. So there, when you are planning to do for the PO or when you are planning to do for PR or when you are planning to do for service interface, you have to go to that SC level and enter the what respect to data communication structure and such that what is the field name. Suppose if it is a plant, then if it is that is a WRK. Okay. So if it is a purchasing group, then it is a KGRP. Okay. So like, okay, like you have to be, okay, check that field name, the technical information. You have to be check the field technical information. Then you have to be create characteristic by using that field name. Okay. Let's create that. First you will understand first. I'm just creating the characteristics first. Okay. The first step is define characteristics. Okay. So I'm just defining the characteristics. So the transaction code is CT04. The transaction code is CT04. To create the characteristics, it is a CT04. CT04 is the master data, not configuration data. Okay. So individually, development system, quality system, production system, you have to be created manually. Okay. It won't be transport. Clear? Is it clear? Hello, Satish?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Any questions? Tell me. Okay. So now I'm defining the characteristics here. So I'm just entering that to understanding purpose of what I'm doing. I'm just entering ZMM underscore PO underscore what I'm just planning to do first planned. Okay. I'm just entering that plan. Okay. To understand my, so you can create anything. You can create ABC also, XYZ also, anything you can create. Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. So then I'm just creating to understand that I'm just entering this one and create. I'm just creating that. Okay. Now, if it is already there, then system will display. If it is not there, then it is asking to create. So I'm just creating now. So plant is my characteristic. Okay. Then in the additional data, you have to be entered that table name. So I'm planning to do for the PO. For PO, what is that? CE So CE is the communication structure. So then I'm just entering the table name is CE Okay.
Okay.
Then the field name, purchase plant the field name. Okay. So I know that WRKS, but how you can check that? You can go to SC11 /4 SC11. Okay. And I'm just entering that CKKO, which is database structure. Okay. And I can see that this is communication structure for the purchase document. Then you can see here there is a field names are there. Okay. So you have to check here what is my field name. So what is that I'm planning to do plan. So you have to check that where is the plan. Okay. The plan field where it is there. So here it is there. Then it is a WERKS.
Okay.
So like you have to be enter the WRK, then the system automatically capturing the information from the format data taken from the above dictionary. Okay, because already for this table, this field, what is the characteristics and what is the length, what is the data type, all information which is already there. You can see here. For this WRKS, the data type is character and the length is 4. Okay, this information which is required to create a characteristic. So enter this one. The system automatically capturing that the data type is character and the length is 4 because it is already there here, the table level. Clear? Is it clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So like, okay, when you are defining the characteristic, you have to be defined that for which purpose you are doing and which table you are planning to do, that information have to be entered. Okay, clear? Now, coming to the basic data, okay, you can see here single value and multiple value. Suppose you are planning to do only for the one plant. Suppose I am just planning to do this, I want to use this only for the 1100 plant, then you can go with a single value. But in future, I'm creating multiple plants and I'm not sure in number of plants I want to use the same characteristic. Then you can select that multiple values combination. Okay, multiple values combination means the system will accept to assign the rule, whatever you're defining that like the what plant it is like 1100, 1200, 2000, 3000, what plant you are planning to do that you can assign. Multiple plants you can assign. If you are not defined as a multiple values and you are defined single value, then system will be default it will come only one. It will be accept only one. It will not accept for the multiple. Okay, clear? So here you can see that you can enter the values also. Okay, you can enter the values also if you know the values, then you can enter. Suppose I have find out the values, I can enter the values like 1100, 1200, 1000, like that, I can enter. Okay. Okay. Or if I don't know, but if in future I want to be add. In future I want to be add. Okay, then I can select here additional values to be allowed. Additional values to be allowed. So what will be happen? Additional values to be happen. That means in future, if you want to be add the plant codes manually, then you can add it. You can go ahead with this checkbox. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now I just selected the multiple values and the values additional value. If you know already, then you can enter. No problem. Okay.
Okay.
Even if you don't know, then you can select these additional values, then we can enter later. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just saving this one. So I have created ZMM underscore PO underscore plant for plant characteristics. For plant
Okay.
characteristics. Okay. So plant characteristics I have created. Okay. The same way we can create for the purchasing group, purchase organization document type. So let's go with this. Okay. I'm just planning to do purchasing group, GORP. Okay. And it is okay. You can enter that table and what is the purchasing group is that EKGRP. This is the EKGRP. Okay. Data EKGRP entering. The system will be taking all the values. Okay. Multiple values, single values you can allow. Okay. I will show you here single value. One characteristic I will show you in the single value how it will happen. Okay. Then I'm not selecting. I'm selecting additional value. Let's say so. Okay. I'll save. Okay. So again, I have created purchasing group. Okay. Now I have created for purchasing group. Now I'm creating for the purchasing organization also. Okay.
Okay.
So like you can define in whatever the fields are there in the structure, you can define that. So I'm just defining the purchasing organization. Okay. So create and enter the additional data value. You can see EKO and the purchasing organization is EKORG. EKORG. This is the purchase organization. So EKORG. Okay. And here I'm just selecting the multiple values, but I'm not selecting that additional values needs to be captured. So I'm just not selecting here. I'm just entering that 1000. Okay. And 700. Or I'm just entering 2000. Okay. So, okay, what I'm planning to do here, I will remove the additional value checkbox. I will remove the additional value checkbox. So I will show you what is the difference. Okay. The next one is document type. Okay. So, the document type is BSCART. I'll go show you the document type. The document type, order type is both the same, BSCART. So I can create again document type. Okay. So additional values, go to additional values and enter. Table and BSCART. Enter. Okay. And multiple values and values you can define allowed. Additional error and save. Okay. So now the PO we are taken plan, purchase organization, purchasing group, document type. But my above, if you see that my above, I am always saying that there is a price. Okay. So I'm saying that my rule was when there is a price which 1 lakh below, 10 lakhs below, 20 lakhs below like that. So you have to define for price also. So how to take that the total PO net order value price. Total PO net order value price. Net order value. So then again I have to define one more, which is for net value. So I'll be total net order price, PNP, and defining that. Okay. And go to here and see KCO. And here you can see here the net value here. Okay. So total net order PO, total net order value. So total net order value is GNETW. Okay. Clear? Clear? Okay. I'm just entering here. So here, okay, you have to be enter the currency also, which currency it is like, what currency type, because it is a price, right? There are so many currencies out there. So you have to be defined that which currency it is like, euro or GBP or what is that, you have to be enter that. Okay, euro, and multiple values allowed or single value. Okay, and here you have to be selected intervals values. Interval values means I said right, from and to. Okay, that means below 5,000 and above 5 lakhs. Sorry, above above 5,000 5 lakhs and below 50 lakhs. So like, okay, the interval from and to. If you want to define that, then you have to be select this interval values should be allowed. Okay, like negative values also, if you want to be defined, negative values also you can define. Okay, clear?
Yes.
And additional values, if you want to be defined, additional values also you can define. Clear? Okay, if you are not define additional values here, whatever it is there, it will come. You cannot add. Later, when you are defining your strategies, you cannot, system will not accept to do fine. So suppose I'm just entering that. Okay, what is the prices which I am planning to do? Okay, then next one is okay, blue space and space, insert wise, insert. Okay, then less than equal to 1 lakh. So how to give the space 1 lakh. Okay, so like you have to be defined. So again, more than again now I'm just entering that. Just to, where is insert? Insert is not there here. Okay, so just I'm entering one more 1 lakh and one more 1 lakh here. So you can define here less than or equal to also. You can define less than or equal to also. Okay, clear? So like you can define. Okay, clear? Did you understand? Suppose now I'm entering this value also more than this value. Okay, so now I'm not selected additional value. I'm defining here itself the values. Okay, so in, when you are defining the your release strategies, the system will accept only these values. Okay, it won't be allowed to enter manually because you are not selected the additional value. And the additional the intervals are allowed because you are selected intervals. That's why the system is accepting to do from and to. Okay, between these two. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So then save. Okay. So this is also I have created. So this is I have created, and document type also I have created. Okay, and purchasing organization also I have created. So same way purchasing now you can also define further your purchase requisitions, service interest, all these things you can define. Okay, clear? So now I have defined these characteristics. Now all together, all these characteristics are measuring into the single one class. Okay. So I'll be
Okay.
going to the class, how we can define CL02. Okay. Or you can come here only, you can go back and you can define here additional class CL02. That T code is CL02. Okay. So now I'm just
Okay.
creating for class ZMM underscore PO underscore class. Okay, I'm just defining it. Okay, and I said that this class we are using for the class type 032. This is for release strategy. So these are so many classes are there. So we are using these classes for so many procedures. So uh, under this we are now doing for the 032, which is for release strategy.
This strategy.
Okay, 032. So class type 032, it is very important. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Clear.
Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay. Now enter create. It is not created. I'm just creating that here. Okay, class for purchase order release strategy. This is the okay. Just defining. Then characteristics. You are assigning the characteristics now. Okay, what are the characteristics you are created here? I'm assigning here. So I'm just entering all the details here. Okay, purchase organization, document type. Okay, and plan. Okay, then purchasing group. All this information which is capturing from which I created, and we are just entering here all together into one class. So now, whenever I'm using this class having the these all characteristics.
These are the.
Okay. So now
Okay.
ZMM underscore PO underscore class also created. ZMM underscore PO or ZMM underscore PO underscore class is created.
Yes.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Now, okay. Now class is ready and the characteristics are ready. Now I say that we have to define one group. Okay. So first we have to define one group. Okay. So before going to the group, you have to check that any existing class it is there. If it is the any existing character class is there, okay. Okay. So in your system you have to be use only one class. Okay. You cannot create multiple classes for the same process. That means you are
Okay.
planning to do for pivot. Okay. Pivot class should be same, even if you created that a
Same.
number of release groups. Okay.
Okay.
So here someone is already using, so I want to delete all these things. Okay. So when you are deleting this one, you cannot delete directly the release groups. Okay. You have to be delete from the down. From strategy first, you have to define down. So first, whatever the link up of strategies, you have to delete. So once you deleted the release strategy, then you have to delete the release codes. Then you have to be delete the groups. Okay.
Okay.
If you directly deleted the release groups, the associated, the links, whatever it is there with this release group, okay, those are will not be deleted. So
Okay.
inconsistency will cut. Okay. So first you have to be delete the strategies. Whatever the SMS which is done for that release group, you have to be delete first. So
Okay.
I'm deleting now release strategies. Okay. So these are all defined someone. Okay. I'm just deleting this one. Okay. So select all and delete. Okay. Now I'm just deleted the release strategies. Okay. Then I'll be go back. Okay. And these release indicators are the okay individual. There is no release group. There is no release code. So there is no dependency here. So you don't no need to be delete here. Okay.
Okay.
So then I'll be going to
Release
release codes. Here release group and release code are associated. I'm deleting all these things because I'm planning to delete the release group. So that's why I'm just deleting the assignment. So I'm just deleting all this and save. Okay. So release codes are deleted. Now again going to release group. Now I'm deleting the release group. Clear? So you cannot delete directly release groups. You have to delete first strategies, then
strategy.
release codes,
Codes.
then release group. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have deleted all. Now I'm defining my own release group. Okay. Suppose I'm just creating some SG, something group. Okay. I'm measuring my class. Okay. Where is my class? Okay. This is my class. Now the group is associated with this class. Okay. So like you can define a number of release groups. Okay. But the class should be same. The
Okay.
class should be same. You cannot use different classes. Okay. So I'm just putting that release group for, okay. So you can define some consumables or how you can be, how you want to be, go ahead, you can go ahead, no problem. Okay. So I'm defining group. Now I assign this one. Okay. Now under this group, okay, now under this group, I'm defining that codes. What are the codes I need? Okay, I'll just going to here and I'm defining that. What is the my group? SG. SG is my group. And what are the codes you want to be doing? So I'm just going with L1, level 1. Okay. You can put it anything. Okay. I will just putting like level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. You can put managers. Okay. Like that you can put. Okay. I'm just defining that level 2. Okay. And SG and L3 and level 3. Okay. And SG L4 level 4. Okay. So like I'm defining that, a number of levels you can define. Okay. Clear? And here the
Clear.
workflow is, okay, if we are using workflow, that means the mail triggering and all. Once the approval needs to be approved from the SAP inbox, they need to get the notification from SAP inbox. Okay, then you have to be use the workflow. Okay, workflow is nothing but like a mail triggering. Okay, the information is passing to the person. Okay, so you can see here no workflow or role resolution with group and code. That means what are the group, what are the code which is associated with the user and the plan. That means suppose my user is there, I am the user. So this group and this code is linked to my user ID. Okay. So like you can define.
Okay.
Okay. And if you want to go for customization, you can go with the customization. So now what I'm doing, I'm just doing that one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, one. Yeah. So I'm defining like this L5, L6, like you can define level 5. Okay. You can define like that, you can define. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
So I'm not entering that what is the level 1, level 2. Okay, might be supervisor, okay, it may be subordinator, or it may be manager, district manager, or area manager, whatever it is maybe. In your business, whatever it is there, you can define. Okay. Now, the next one is I have the group, I have the codes, that means levels I have defined, but I have to design. Now I have to design like this one. Whatever we did, we have planned that. Okay, this is the design we have to do, or this is the design we have to do like that. Just planning now. Okay, so now I'll be going to start indicators. First, I'll go to indicators. So now, okay, I'll just indicator defining that here. Okay, the first BGR. Okay, BGR is nothing but like when there is indicator is B. When there is an indicator B,
Okay.
then it is blocked. Still, it is not approved. That means all the levels are not approved. One level is approved, but the next levels are not approved. Okay, and when it is the G, that is approved completely. Okay, when there is a R, okay, no changes. Even if it is released, but there is no changes. System will not accept any changes furtherly if it is released the levels R.
Okay.
Okay, here it is accepting. Still it is released, but still you can do modifications and appeal. Till how much you can do? Till 40%.
40%.
If it is 40% more than 40%, again it will the neural strategy will trigger.
Okay.
So you can define like this one. Okay. So you can see here
Okay.
cannot be changed. If it is one, that is last one, you cannot change. And two, changeable, but no new determination of strategy. System will not determining any new strategy. And three, changeable, new release in case of new strategy. Okay, like there are options are there. You can use 4 and 6. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
Generally, they have to be used 4 or 6 here. Okay.
Okay.
But here they are defined like this one. You can define your own. Okay. So
Okay.
the system is telling that it is blocked. That means still one level approved, but still it is changeable with value. Some 10% changeable value system. Then if it is more than 10%, then the system will re-trigger the new strategy again. It will go again, boost new strategy. Again, it will go to off. Okay. So like they are defined, it depends what you want to be defined, you can define. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Now I'll be going to strategies. I'm defining the strategy one. Okay. To first strategy in my group. Okay. So SG is my group. Okay. And I'm just defining S1 strategy, which is like suppose this one is my strategy. Standard PA. Okay.
Okay.
So like I'm defining here. So in this case, I said only L1. So L1 is required. Okay. Okay. So I'll just change this one because I'll go L2 here and I'll go here L3. Okay. And I will go here L4. Okay. So I'll go for L4. Okay. L1, L2. Now L2 also I'm defining here. So in
Okay.
one strategy, you can define maximum of 8 levels. That means maximum 8 members can approve for one time of strategy. Okay.
Okay.
One strategy can have the design for 8 levels. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to release prerequisite and first it will go to L1. Okay. Then it will come to L2. Okay. First it will go to L1. Then it will come to L2. Continue. Go to release status. And the first initially it is a block status. Initially it is block status and L1 is approved and L2 still not approved, but still it is in the block status. And L1 and L2 is both are approved, then it is released. Okay. So like you can define that. Okay. Then
Okay.
save. Once you done the release status, you can save. Okay. Then you go to classification and define that what values, what characteristic values have to be system needs to be checked to get this strategy. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just entering that 1000. So you can see here purchasing organization. Purchasing organization, which I'm selected that multiple options. So the system is accepting to do multiple options, but additional values are not selected. So I cannot able to enter any additional value. I can strictly go with these two values only. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just going with one. Okay. Then order type. So I just added that. Okay. And number of. So you can enter that. Like you can go to NB, okay, ZUB, like that you can define whatever it is there and number of document types you can define. Okay, clear? So
Yes.
for NB, ZNB, it will work. Okay, now plant. Plant, I just selected that. Okay, so single value which I defaultly entered there, and here
Additional
also
value.
I can additional values also it is allowed. So I'm just entering that 1000, all these things I'm entering. Okay, so like system will accept. Then purchasing group. Purchasing group I enter only single vendor. So I have to be can select only one. Only one. Okay, I can select either one only, it will be radio button. There is no checkbox. If you are defined 002 also, the system will only do only one single entry. Okay, clear? So that is a
Yes.
single entry, multiple, not multiple entry. Okay, then total net order value. So now I'm defining for first one. Okay, now I'm defining for first one. So generally total net order value, always you just put that single value, because if you are selected multiple, then system will confuse. So the characteristics when you are defining, for the net order value, you have to give the single entry, not for multiple entries. So additional values you should not select. Okay. So additional values you can select, but multiple values should not select. Okay. So now I'm selecting only one. Okay. Then enter and save. So and okay. Then go back. Save. Okay. Then go to release simulation, just validation. Okay, so simulate release. First you are going to L1 release. So I'm just approving this release one. Then it will go into L2. Then the status was released. Okay, so
Okay.
this is check. Okay, then save. Now let's go to the creation of PO ME21N. Okay, ME21N. I'm just going to that. So my characteristics, check the characteristic. So document type NB is there. So I'll just using the document type NB, and there is no vendor as a characteristics. So I can give that any of the characteristic value. Okay, and purchasing organization. So there is a purchase organization 1000, 1200. Sorry, there is a purchasing organization 1000 which I defined. So I will be entering only 1000. Okay, then purchasing group I can give 001.001. I'm just giving. Okay, so 001 purchase organization, purchasing group, document type is fulfilled.
And
Now plant is there. How to be enter the plant as well. Okay, and the value. I'm entering that material. Under this material, I'm just entering that plant. What plant it is? Either 1000, 1200, 1100 like that. You can have to enter. So I'm just entering 1100. Okay. Now only pending was price. Now the price needs to be matched, right? So what is the, I'm just entered that, okay, 10,000 euros, okay, less than euros, which is I'm entering. Suppose I'm just entering that 100, okay, 100 USD, okay. Now I'm just click on check, okay. The system will check that, okay, all these levels are defined, okay. If it is fulfilled, then it will get the release strategy here. So you can see that strategy, which is I created my release group SG, the strategy one, because the value was less than, okay, it is converting that. Okay, here we are enter the euros. It is converting that USD to euros and it is checking the value. Okay, euros level it is checking. And the first status was level one, which is block status.
okay.
Okay, clear? So because it is matching all the characteristics, that's why the release strategy was triggered.
Okay.
Now save the PO. Okay. Now release the levels. To release the levels. Okay. So go to ME29N is the transaction code to release that at one time. ME29N. Okay. ME29N. Here you can go and you can release the strategies here. Or if you want to go with the individually, right, then you can go to ME28. And go to ME28, enter that what is the release code. What is the release code? L1. First we have to be approve L1 under this SG. Okay. Then you have to enter the purchasing document number if you have and execute. Then you can release only one level. First level you can release. Okay. Save.
Okay.
So level one is released. You can see that in the PO. That you can see that in the PO, it is only released first level. Okay. So this is the PO. In this PO, you can see that the release strategy, one level was approved. The first level is approved. The second level still it is not approved. Okay, then I have to go again. This transaction code, I can go to L2 and SG, and you can enter the purchase document number, execute. Then you can release for the second level. Until it is released, the status was in the block status. See here, status is blocked. Okay, even if you are trying to do the GR, system will not accept because POS still not released. Okay, system will not accept to do the GR. So again, how do we go with the second level and release this one and save? Then now, if we refresh this one, the second level also it is released. The second levels are released. So both are released. Now the POS you can do GR. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
So the same way if you want to be defined for the next, okay, you want to be defined for the next, okay, you can define again new entries SG and S2 and I'm just defining now for the next level. Suppose let's assume that this is something you can enter, even description also you can enter, that's okay problem. Okay, now L1, L2, and L3. Okay, 3 levels have to be approved. The first level, so release prerequisite. The first one it will go to L1, then it will come to L2, then L1, L2, L3. Okay, so first one L1, L1, and L1, L2, and L1, L2, L2. Okay, continue and go to release status. First it will be status of blocked, and second, even if L1 is released, then still it is block state, and L1, L2 is released, still is a block state, and L1, L2, L3, then only it is released. If suppose you are mistakenly putting here, suppose you are mistakenly putting that here, release. Okay, if you are putting mistakenly here, release. Then what will be happen? Okay, once it is released, the first level, then it is POS release. Right?
Okay.
Even all next levels approvals are not required. Okay? Clear?
Clear.
So, then save, go to classification and define that whatever the values, if it is, okay, I'm just going with quickly all the details, I'm just entering all the details. Okay? And now the value is, I'm selecting the second option. Okay?
Okay.
Then save. Then go back and save and click on simulation. Now see here, the first levels, okay, if I go to simulation, the first was release possible, okay, still the status was blocked. Now I'll be going to the, okay, okay. First I'm selecting this one. Now L1 is released, but the status was released. Because, why? Why? Because here in the status I just put that only one level of the controller. The second level it is approved. Even second, third, fourth, whatever the levels are there, it is approved.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Clear?
Clear, sir.
So the first level it is blocked, but the second levels and all it is released. Same. Okay. So now again go to ME21N to PO again. Okay, entering all the details. So this time I'm just entering, I'm increasing the value. Okay. Now click on check. Okay. Then I'm just reducing this the value. Click on check. Or release status was triggered with S2. Okay. Clear? So level
Yes.
1, level 2, level 2. So save, PO. Now I defined I am releasing. So I'm going to ME29N. Okay. ME29N. This time I'm just showing in ME29N. Collect to release. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be go to here and select here first here. Okay. Then it is released. So it is not asking for next level approval because first one level it is enough. So no need to be released to the next level because you are already selected release.
Yes.
Right? So the control is here. The control is in the configuration. What status indicators you are selected, that is the indicator. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
So this is the way you have to do the configuration for release strategy. Okay. So the workflow if needs to be triggered. Okay, workflow consultant have to be do the workflow setup and all. Okay, from a consultant point of view, okay, you have to be set up that what user IDs needs to be get the mail triggering. Okay, so here when you're defining the procedures, your workflow is there. Here have to be entered that SG, okay, and level 1 and is the user or identity job or some person position or that. I'm just selecting the user. Okay, I'm entering that my user ID. What is my user ID? 70 708 Okay, so that means the first level it will come to the my ID. Okay, so that you can see. Okay, that you can see if it is workflow all it is triggered, then you can see here there is a workflow. Sorry, there is a business place. You will get the mails and all. So that is T code is SPWP. Okay, here you can see the inbox and outbox and all. So you'll get the inbox to workflow. So you have to be released that. Okay, so but you have to be configure the release strategy for workflow. Okay, so workflow consultant will do. So so our configuration point is where is that? So our configuration point is from MM point of view, we have to be assign our user ID. I'm just taking the workflow, defining this as the L1 is the level person, the ID. This is user ID. Okay. So if the workflow is triggering, the system will trigger the mail. Okay. And the email box, everything that is set up. Then you will get a mail and the SPWP. SPWP. Okay. Here we will get that. Okay. So here there is no workflow. There is no workflow defined here in this system. Okay. So that's why you are not seeing. If the mail is going to outside, then you can see in the SOST. That is also developer have to configure. They have to be customized that. If it is going outside of the mail, then you can go to SOST. There you can see that here in the below box it will display. Anything which is there, like you will get the mail. Okay. The person, whatever it is defined, the person will get the mail. Okay. So once it is released, they will get the mail to this mailbox.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the SOST. So for this also, they have to be do the setup. Okay. They have to be do the setup. They have to do some setup of the SMTP nodes and they have to be allowed the mail triggering and all from this will be done by a base system. Okay, here they will be adding that the mail address and mail server and all. Okay, got this the code. Okay, so then only the outbound messages will go outside. The mails will trigger outside. Okay, so this completely setup of ABAP basis. Okay, all these things. Okay, clear?
Okay. Yes.
Any questions here?
No, sir.
Okay, so the workflow consultant will do the workflow setup and all.
Okay.
Okay, so that's SW11, I1. There are so many is there that is related to workflow related. These are all T codes are workflow related.
Okay.
Okay, so work items this all will come here. Clear?
Clear, sir.
So SWPP or something which is there. So these are all related to workflow, to maintain workflow conditions, display workflow condition, workflow builder SWPT. Okay, so
Okay.
these are all related to workflow. Okay, so this will be done by the workflow consultant or ABAPer. Okay, so they will do that.
Okay.
They will configure all these things which you ask you They will create some tasks, groups, and all they will create. Any questions here in this?
No, sir.
So I'll show you one thing here. I'll just try to get the information. Exactly. See here, this is the receiver type. Okay, based on this receiver type, okay, the workflow uh, is defined for the PR, defined for PO, or defined for pivot change. Okay, like it is defined here. Okay, you can see here the receiver type. Okay, so this is the important business object. This will be done by the ABAPer. ABAPer or there will be a workflow consultant. Okay, so this is the event type linkage. So this is completely related to a workflow consultant. Okay, so you don't need to do anything here. I'm just showing that an object data, the workflow, work item. Okay, if you are configure this thing, okay, then only it will work, or else it won't be work. Clear?
Yes.
So any questions on the class? This is a release strategy, important interview point of view, and even process, uh, even real time also it is very important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so definitely there will be everyone they will use the release strategy.
Okay.
Okay, so start workflow. Something just to be okay. Okay then. Any questions then?
No, sir.
How is going practice?
Doing, sir.
So you can see this is the ticker overview. Here you can go to MM related. In this MM, MM. Okay, you can go to MM and here you can go to MM-PO or purchasing related. You can see here all the RFQ purchase orders related. Okay, and
Okay.
vendor outline agreements. This is task creation, customizing, task creation related.
Okay.
Okay, so assigned agents, if you want to be assigned agents to whom needs to be triggered, okay, all you can assign here, the assignments here, assign the agents here. Okay, so you have to be accurate the event linking here. You can see here the accurate linking, accurate event linking. So trigger that. Okay. So this is the purchasing and you can activate the event linking. Okay, so you can see here, this is the TS, these are the tasks. Okay, so you can see for the purchase requisitions, cancel, requisition release, refuse, requisition release. Okay, so like purchase order affected, purchase order cancel, purchase order affected. So the system, the release strategy workflow will be work based on the these whatever you are defined here, the task events and all. Whatever you define here, that based on that it will be work. Okay, so you can see here the details here, display objects and all. Then this is the TS, sorry, TS2 001666 167 168. These are all for the purchase order release strategy related. Okay, then you can assign the agents. Then once you done this one, okay, then you can start assigning the agents. So how to be activate first this one. Okay, how to be activate this one. Then how to be assign the agents.
Okay.
Okay. So in this assigned agents, okay, so you can go for your work scheduling, whatever the work scheduling like workflow related number. Okay, again here you can see that the purchase order related release for purchase order. Okay, you can assign here the elements on here. You can assign the agents here. Okay, then you can generate.
Okay.
So this is all will done by a workflow consultant. I'm just giving the overview. This is agent assignment and create all these things you can do here. Okay. So how you are planning to do here? You are planning to do with the user, right? So user, which user it is? Such that your username. What is your username?
70 Actually, the workflow consultant have to give all the tasks to
They will do. They will do the workflow consultant. They will activate the workflow, and they will trigger the all these mails within. Okay. The notification triggered. Workflow is basically it's not notification triggered. So agent successfully assigned to my uh, purchase order. So now you can see here it is assigned here. Okay.
Actually, it is given in the daily basis.
No, it's not a daily basis. Once you assign, then the
After
purchase order,
completing,
whenever there is a purchase order created, it will go to that person for approvals.
Okay.
Right? Clear?
Clear.
So you have to be assigned here. So generally it is like BUS 2012. That is the object. Okay, that is the business object actually. Okay. So BUS 2012, which is the object ID. Okay. And here you can see the TS task related. Okay. Then you can check that. Here you can check that how shown, right? So which works WS, which is related. Okay. Then go to BS 2012, whatever it is, the object it is there, you can see here. You have to be assigned here. The PO related, all this information have to be entered. So I'll just check that if it is there or not. Object is PO. And if it is anything which is there, BS, let me check. Okay, BS is there. So here, BS 2012, okay, which is we are using for, you can see here, BS 2012. Okay, so this is for the PO. These are the for the PO. Okay, clear? Creation and release, all these things. Okay, 2075, 2078, all these things you can see here.
Okay.
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 So here you must be activate this one. Whatever you are doing, that you have to be activate. Okay, enable the events that you have to do. You have to be activate the enable event queues, linkage activated, all these things have to do. Yeah. So then once all it is properly working, then when you creating the PO, okay, when there is L1 level which you are getting, okay, the system will be triggering the workflow. Okay. So I'm not done completely because I'm just giving the idea about that. Okay. But the system will check that all these things, and if it is everything it is there, then if it is level 1 have to be approved, then sorry, how powerful. Okay. Okay. So when there is L1 level is there, when there is L1 is there, okay, so it is going to process 708835. which I assigned, right? Clear?
Yes.
So you can see here the workflow. If it is workflow is there, then it will show you here the workflow was triggered. Okay, so there is no workflow which is activated. So if it is activated properly, then the system will display all workflows and all will display. Okay, will be start and assigning the all the workflows and it is triggering them.
Okay.
Yeah, so then you will get the mail here.
Okay.
So this is the what the process have to do.
Okay.
So the mainly it is like event activation. The OCU is the main transaction code which you have to do the setup and all. Okay, the agent and there is a workflow builder also. So you don't need all these things unnecessarily or confusing, but not required. I'm just giving the idea. There is a one topic like workflow. Okay.
Work.
So that workflow will give the triggering the notification. So suppose I'm the approver, I will get a notification in my inbox. Boss, this PO is pending from you. You have to be released. Okay. So like you will get that message. Yeah. So this equation and all, we don't know how to do equation and all. Okay. So we'll start and we will do some objects. Let's see here, equation of this. Here also open is not accurate or deaccurate. So it's already accurate or deaccurate, I don't know. Here it's not there option. Maybe change mode it is not there or maybe I don't have authorization. Not possible.
Okay.
It should be some accurate and deaccurate option should be there.
Okay.
Okay, or else we go here and see here accuracy. No, it is not there. If it is not getting here. Okay. I'm not sure how to accurate this link. Is there any other way to do it? Accurate? I don't know. Okay. So any questions?
No, sir.
Okay then. Then okay, we'll close the call today.
Okay.
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 So then